Hey guys, welcome back to Planet Tyro. I'm your host Donald Wonder, and I have a very special guest here. One of my oldest buddies I've known for over 20 motherfucking years.
Long time, it's a long time.
It's a goddamn long time, and I'm gonna call him Dre'S for this video.
Hello, people.
And we're gonna do a very special video today. It's not really an episode of Tyro. This is more like a vlog because you guys have seen the video I did last year about my anime collection, my DVD anime collection. Well, we're old. We're in our 30s, and back in the day, before a lot of you guys had DVDs and Blu-rays and memory cards, all that shit, we had to do things the old-fashioned way. With this thing that some of you kids might not know called a VHS, a video cassette.
Yeah.
And back in the day, well, you and my brother got me into anime. Like, you are the original anime collector, the original anime fan. You were collecting shit back in 94, 5, 6, man, and you've amounted a collection that we're going to get into today because my man is a married man now, he's got a kid, and you've moved a few times with your giant anime collection.
Yeah.
And we're thinking about selling it, or depending, we might do something with it.
Yeah, I might do something with it, but just want to put it out there and see what the people think of it first.
We're going to catalogue his collection, we're going to take a look. So for most of you OG anime fans, we'll take a look at his collection because you've actually got some gems that never came out on DVD. Might be worth a pretty penny. So we're going to change into the handycam mode, but you know, I'm glad to have you here because you're going to be talking about your experiences with the titles as we lay them on the floor. So we're going to switch to handycam mode, and I do apologise because last time when I did my anime collection, the audio quality was shit because I had a fucked up microphone, but this time will be a lot better, and you're going to be doing a lot of the talking.
I don't mind.
When we're talking about the anime stuff, you'll see. So thanks for coming. I hope you guys stick around, and you're going to see some good shit, hopefully.
I hope you enjoy it.
This thing is going inside of me!
Alright, so now we're in handycam mode, and my man's going to go through this is his collection. This is a big ass duffel bag. Turn it up, man. Let's see how tall it is before you start emptying the shit. That is heavy, people. That is fucking heavy. It's half the size of this tall motherfucker.
It's a heavy bag.
Alright, enough of that. Let's start opening this shit up and let's talk about these releases. A 20 plus year collection right here. One by one, man. I should be actually noting this down on paper as well, but fuck it, I'll deal with this later. Alright, man, so what you got there? What's first?
Let's go straight into it. We've got Angel Cup.
Oh, Angel Cup, there you go.
Angel Cup.
This is one of the most, this is the one with the profuse swearing.
Yeah. The swearing, the blood, everything.
Turn it over. The back, yeah. That's a double VHS, yeah?
It's a double VHS.
Open that shit up.
1 to 3. This is what tapes used to look like. If you've not seen them before.
Yeah, we won't be opening all the tapes, but yeah. You see that 18? That's the UK manga entertainment people. They were known for releasing those OVAs, ultra violent anime collections, and he's got a lot more in there, but that's the first one, Angel Cup.
Angel Cup 1 to 6.
How much would you say each volume of these cost you, like, at the time, if you can remember?
When I bought Angel Cup, it was at least £30.
30 fucking pounds, yeah?
Maybe more.
And that's 6 episodes, right?
It's 6 episodes, 1 to 6, yeah.
Do the math.
The complete series, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna log this later, but that's fine. That's the first one.
This is Angel Cup. This is actually my favourite anime that I've probably watched that's in film form.
Bring it forward.
A straight film. The story itself was excellent.
Wind of Amnesia.
Wind of Amnesia.
Yeah.
It is an excellent anime. If you've not seen it, you should definitely see it. The story itself is excellent. I'm so surprised they've not actually made a film of it because
It's true.
they would make a lot of money about it. They can stress a lot more of the story, but it's an excellent concept actually. It's a great story.
It is very much beloved. You gonna put it over there as well?
I'll put it here with Angel Cup.
You got a lot of volumes there as well, don't you?
I've got a few volumes.
Fucking hell, how many tapes have you got there?
So this
What we got here?
Goku Midnight Eye.
Fuck, do you know this?
Another classic.
You can't get this shit on DVD. Give me that shit. Give me that Goku Midnight Eye.
Goku Midnight Eye.
I've said I wanted this to be a 13 episode anime series. This is about the guy with a supercomputer in his right eye.
In his right eye.
And he can control any fucking computer in the world. and it's like it reminds me of what's that other one as well? Wicked City as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Wicked City. I think a lot of the artwork is done by a lot of the same guys. Actually,
Yeah,
it
I think
kind of look shady.
I think the mangaka might be the same mangaka. This one, I'm pretty sure you can't get on DVD. I think this is one of your rare ones, mate.
Okay.
I think I might be wrong. I'll do an investigation, but only two movies, right?
Two movies.
And each of these will probably cost you at the time what, £15?
$15.99 each. Yeah. Well, excellent again. Excellent. Oh. Another of my favourites. Oh, The Professional.
Go 13.
The Professional smashes James Bond to pieces. What a character! What a story itself.
That guy, he's a fucking arsehole though.
I love this character. I've never probably seen a character like this actually or there have been characters similar to him, but Assassins. He just plays that role as an assassin. Just
he's a heartless son of a bitch.
He's a heartless son of a bitch.
And I already did a video on it. I don't think you watched it.
Oh, have you?
We'll watch it after, yeah.
Oh, check that out.
So is that the first movie, The Professional?
This is the first movie, The Professional, yeah.
It's a very popular movie, very well loved. You know, that's actually one of the oldest running mangas of all time.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's actually one of the oldest. I think it started in the 60s.
The 60s.
Still going on to today.
If you've not seen it, it's got a great twist to the end of it, but it's an excellent anime.
Yeah, and actually, I think it's very artistic. I think it's on the review. It's very artistic. It looks really nice, even to today. It's dated, but I like the artistic flair of the animation of the time. So
yeah.
it's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Check it out.
It is.
You got Queen Bee there too? Or you got?
I don't have Queen Bee.
You don't have Queen Bee?
No. I just got this one. Another classic. Space Adventure Cobra.
You know what? I don't remember this one. You know?
You don't remember?
I don't remember it now. Well, can you remember what's it about again?
It's about a space pirate, basically. The space pirate is fighting against. It's almost like Star Wars, but not so much. More funny actually than Star Wars. Actually.
Was it just a one-off?
It was a one-off, yeah. But they've actually released, I think, a new series actually not too long ago. I think it's like pre this time of this movie, so it's before this. But I think I saw one of them, but I'm not too sure how many ever have they released. But can't touch the first one. Again, what a character, a comedian.
You got a lot of stuff in there I haven't seen, by the way, believe it or not, or I can't remember.
Oh, you can't remember.
So I might have to ask you to do what you're doing now.
Yeah. Venus Wars.
Another one I can't remember.
Venus Wars is a classic. It's good. Again, it's just about planet Mars, people rebelling against the army and whatnot. But it's a long story actually. It's a very long story. If you've got the time to sit down and go through something, how long is it? It is.
Is that only one movie though?
It's one movie, but I think it's taken from a comic book itself. 104 minutes. It's not actually that long, but I do remember it being long. And again, there's not so much action in it, but when it gets to the action, it gets raw, and it's quite believable in the sense of seeing people rebel and whatnot. But again, it's a good story.
Good. You're looking at a volume now. What you got there?
These are part of the Cyberpunk collection.
Yeah.
And again, I'll start from this one. It's not so favourite because the story is a bit twisted. There's a lot of blood in there, but not so much of a story.
Genocyber.
It's Genocyber.
Yeah.
Genocyber was good. The animation even was excellent.
At the time,
The idea from the first one was good.
Yeah.
But running into 2 and 3,
I
think they just went a bit out there.
Nice. I watched the review for it and that echoes everything that most reviews are saying to you on point there.
Yeah.
And you got all 3 volumes, yeah?
I've got all 3 volumes, 1 to 3. Again, like I would say, 1 is the better one, but
everyone agrees.
2 and 3 just go somewhere else.
It gets worse as it goes along.
It gets worse as it goes along. But 1, it started with a great idea and took it somewhere. In another dimension.
And it's you in the next dimension.
But this, again, a classic.
Yeah?
AD Police.
AD Police is a fucking classic.
It is a classic. From 1 to 3, they didn't go wrong.
Do you know what's ironic about that? I think you found out later. I realised they made another OVA like a longer series. Did I show you that?
I did see it, yeah.
And I was impressed with that as well.
That was good as well.
But this is still better.
But this is still
This
better.
is the best. This is the best. This is a wicked OVA.
Short and sweet.
That's the one with the guy with the tongue, right?
The guy with the tongue.
The only I can only feel in my tongue.
That was really Robocop. That was more believable Robocop than Murphy, than seeing Murphy as Robocop. This guy himself, but it's excellent. 3 parts again, 1 to 3. All of the parts were good. There was nothing wrong with any of them actually.
They were great.
But part of the Cyberpunk collection.
Yeah.
Manga did excellent with the Cyberpunk collection. It marketed it very well. I think it was part of the times as well when everyone was into cybernetics and whatnot.
Yeah.
This transhumanism stuff. But again, excellent. This is actually my best, my favourite of all of them.
Yeah.
The Cyberpunk collection.
Yeah.
Cyber City Oedo 808.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is actually
the theme tune alone sends shivers through me.
Well, let me give you some fun facts about the theme tune. That theme tune you're talking about is only in the English dub. It was the English dub theme tune. The original Japanese is a big letdown. And the reason why I know that is because when this got released on DVD, and when I finally bought it, the opening is not good. The original Japanese opening is not good. The English manga one, I'll try to find and maybe put a clip in this video here. The theme, I know we're going on about just the theme, but it is like, we'll bring it closer because there's a lot of glare on that. There you go. Cyber City Oedo 808, 1 to 3. This is a fucking masterpiece.
It is a masterpiece.
And this should be a series. And ironically, what is very much like this now that they're making into a movie? Suicide Squad.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Yeah, this is basically Suicide Squad. I guess maybe I think Suicide Squad, we're going on too long, don't worry. I think Suicide Squad might have influenced this or this I don't know which one came first, but either way, this is still awesome. I still like this more than Suicide Squad, but I guess it's the same concept, so. But anyway, let's move on. It's a fucking classic. We love it.
Classic. Again, another classic.
Yeah.
Another classic.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Ninja Scroll.
Yeah, this is a worldwide classic. Most people know about this. Most anime fans know about this. We spoke about it recently as well.
If you're an anime fan, you would have to know about this, actually.
Yeah. Some even non-anime fans just know about it, to be honest. It's actually that popular.
It's that popular.
It is that I think they actually made a live action movie.
They made a live action movie?
Yeah, a really bad one.
Oh, it must be.
It was a really, really bad one, so nothing worth talking about, and that was ages ago. So, but yeah, this is an anime absolute classic. We spoke about it recently anyway, guys. You should have checked out that podcast. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's one of the ones you should really check out.
You should definitely check out.
In general, you know, if you're a fan of pop culture, period.
Ninja Scroll. Oh, another classic.
Yeah, this is a massive. Not only is it a massive classic, they're doing shit with that to this day. Scarlett Johansson, isn't she? She's actually picked to do the movie version of this.
They're making a film?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm out of the loop.
I still haven't seen the Ghost, the series.
No, I didn't.
Standalone Complex. Neither have I. I've just avoided them.
No.
And there's a lot of, there's a remake movie of this as well. They remade them just a movie. I heard it was terrible.
Oh no.
It was CG'd and it was exactly the same story. Ghost in the Shell.
I saw the short films after this, the 1 to 3, but or was it 2 even?
There's a lot, and there's even a prequel recently, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, but anyway, most of the things that came from this is not really that good.
Oh.
Except I heard the TV series, which we should. I might even get you to help me talk about that in the future because I still haven't watched them.
No, I think you actually gave me it, but it's still
back in the day, it's one of the ones I even gave you. It just seemed like a lot at the time. And here's a fun fact: I'm not the biggest fan of Ghost in the Shell. Every time I watch this movie, it puts me to sleep.
Yeah, I think it might be the music. The music is quite.
I'm not slighting it against it like a bad movie, but I never was the biggest fan of Ghost in the Shell, even to this day. I'm not gonna lie. So I still appreciate it. I think it's really cool, really good.
It's a good anime. You can see a lot where a lot of the films, like even The Matrix, got a lot of their concepts from. And
what's that other one with Harrison Ford? Blade Runner.
Yeah, they used a lot of the concepts from. Well, films even took a lot from this, and this took a lot from films. But
back and forth inspiration, isn't it?
Back and forth inspiration, but again, excellent anime. I think it was directed by the same guy who directed Akira.
Tatsuya Otomo? Maybe directed, but maybe.
Yeah. So,
if we're wrong with him.
It's been a while anyway.
Yeah, it has been a while. Shit, those tapes are fucking older than most people watching this video. And that's for real, man.
Ghost in the Shell. Another classic. Well, this is a 2 VHS, but
is it? Oh yeah,
it's
Monster
part of the Monster collection. I would actually say.
Yeah.
Wicked City and Monster City.
Yeah.
Again,
2 great ones.
2 great animes.
Yeah.
2 great animes.
Yeah. People always love. Alright, everyone says Wicked City is slightly better, which it kind of is, but I still love Monster City.
Monster City was excellent. I prefer actually Monster City. Wicked City.
Oh really? People love Wicked City more though. People do because of that love.
I think it's more because of the sex and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I think Monster City itself, it doesn't. The story's probably not.
Not as strong.
Not as strong.
Yeah.
But I just like Monster City.
Yeah. I like Monster City more myself. I know most people like Wicked City more, but Monster City is a lot more fun.
It's a lot more fun.
It feels more like an adventure.
It's more, exactly.
But
that.
Wicked City is a bit dire, and the double backstabbing, and even the twist. I didn't think I thought it was.
Yeah, the twist was a bit far fetched.
I
was like, okay, you need 2 halves.
It's
a bit much. Like,
but they're both fucking great though. They're both great.
Both excellent.
We prefer Monster City, and I think the Japanese. I think it's called Demon City Shinjuku.
Yeah,
that's what most people know it by as well.
Yeah.
So that's how much of nerds we are. Otaku.
Now this was the first time I was introduced to the grappler Baki, and when I actually saw this film, I think I saw this and UFC wasn't even around. There was cage fighting, but it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
And this actually made me want to really get into the martial arts because it was amazing. You can see as basic, well not even basic, as far-fetched as the techniques were, you can see a lot of the techniques you could probably do. But
this anime, Grappler Baki, was fucking awesome. And the follow-up 2 series were fucking even better.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
I know we haven't even spoken about them on Planet Tyro yet, Grappler Baki, because I want to read the manga. Because the anime never finished the story, as you know as well, with his dad and all that stuff. Yeah. But the movie was in the middle of the series. It's a good one-off movie, but the only thing is, the animation in this movie, compared to the series, is a bit lesser.
Yeah.
But the series came later anyway, so that makes sense. But the movie's pretty good.
Yeah, the movie is really good.
Really good. But to be honest with you, I would tell people just to watch the series instead.
The series will probably make a lot more sense because this just throws you in and
it's one part of the series, that one tournament
it's one fight actually.
One fight from the series.
Yeah. So.
But it was a good start. It definitely got your mouth appetized.
It made me actually want to watch the series.
Definitely.
So.
When you heard there was a series of this shit, you thought fucking I've got to see this.
I've got to see it. But Grappler Baki, the grappler, excellent.
Baki the grappler, they call it as well. I prefer Grappler Baki.
Another fan's favourite.
Fan favourite. This is a pop culture masterpiece.
This is a masterpiece.
Fist of the North Star.
Fist of the North Star.
You need to listen to that podcast. Me and you want to sleep. You haven't listened to so much of our stuff, but Fist of the North Star. Do I need to say anything?
You don't need to say.
It's much. Not only is a masterpiece. It's part of pop culture. This is Mad Max and Bruce Lee in one character.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? In a post-apocalyptic world with the most brutal fighting. Look, guys, check out the podcast. I'm sorry, Dre. I know you probably want to speak more about it, but we did a whole nearly 3-hour podcast about it.
I could actually sit here all day and talk about this anime.
It's a masterpiece. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
We love it.
If you've not seen it, you need to see it. The punchlines in it, just the quotes in it alone, just
camp, fun, action. Watch it.
You can't go wrong.
It's a favourite for a mini anime fan and non-anime fan, period.
Definitely. If you're into the martial arts, watch this before you watch grappling.
True.
This...
Oh god.
Should we try and pronounce it? Should I?
You know what?
We
always used to call it
of the Overfiend.
My cousin always used to call it Urakataka Dojo.
Yeah.
That's not how you say it.
It's not how you pronounce it, definitely not.
Urototoko Doji, whatever. The Legend of the Overfiend.
The Legend of the Overfiend.
This is one of the most notorious. The reason why this anime is so notorious is because it was passed off as a extreme movie, but it had a lot of sex in it.
A lot of sex.
So it's kind of a hentai as well.
It's not even. I couldn't even call it sex. I would say it's rape.
Rape, sorry. There's only one sex scene, and that sex scene turns into a rape scene.
Yeah, it does actually.
One love-making scene turns to a rape scene.
It looked like it.
Man, I love this movie.
It is a classic.
Fucking hell, this movie is hilarious.
It is a classic.
It is violent. The story is a little bit ambitious. I actually think the story is actually pretty interesting.
The story was good. They had a story itself.
Yeah. Well, let's not get into the story.
We won't get into the story.
But it's a really, really good story. And actually, those two, because that's the first one, the one behind it, Legend of the Demon Room, is a sequel. This one I like just a little bit less. I like it focuses more on this character than the main character, Nagumo. And it's really, they're both really good. They're kind of tragic to me.
Yeah.
The way it ends.
They both end really badly.
Yeah, they both end really badly, and it's really
end really badly.
And it's honestly, they're both absolutely ridiculous, but they're really fun, very sexy. By the way, that's what this one's a fucking.
And these two titles itself, I think, were the only ones owned by manga.
Yeah.
East is East, I think, took over.
Yeah.
The Lex rights.
Then they made a couple of years later, they made some other sequels that all shit.
Yeah, I
They're
think I saw
shit.
a couple of
They're
them. And
all
again,
shit. These two are anime classics as well, but they're not for fucking children. They're crazy. They can be very offensive.
Very offensive.
And they're very insane. They are fucking insane.
Just make sure you close all your curtains and make sure that your parents ain't there. Make sure your missus ain't even there.
Yeah, people. Even by today's standards, this is fucking insane.
It's insane.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is fucking insane. But we fucking love it.
We love it.
What do you
Another demon concept. But again, oh man.
Well, this is in my top anime of all time.
It has to be in your top anime.
This is in my top 5 anime of all time.
Yeah.
Devilman.
It has to be Devilman 1 and 2. So we've got the birth and we've got the demon bird.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I feel bad because you haven't been on. We spoke about all of these. Especially, I made sure we did our favorites. We did a podcast on this where I explained my love for Devilman. It's one of my all-time favorite animes. It's in my top anime list of all time. And the name sounds absolutely ridiculous, but like my buddy on the podcast said, oh boy, the demon fighting action is fucking superb. Even to this day, the fights in these two OVAs are fucking amazing, gory. Sorry, Dre, I know you would love to speak about it. I can see the pain in your eyes that you want to talk about this more, man. But we've got so much to get through. But this is a favourite of yours.
It's a classic, definitely.
And we love this.
It's much love to me.
Yeah, and just to say, we know that some people think this is a campy bullshit, but fuck you guys, this is amazing.
It is. Devilman. Another classic. And again...
How'd you say that? Wings of Hamanise or?
Yeah, Wings of Hanamosu.
Yeah.
But again, a classic. This was probably one of the first animes I sat through, which didn't have any fighting in.
Yeah.
Just a lot of talking.
Yeah.
A lot of philosophical stuff. I don't know. It throws the military in there and it throws religion in there. It just throws a lot of concepts.
You know, I couldn't believe it when you made me watch this because I thought the first time I watched it, I fell asleep because I was so bored. Then when I watched it the second time, this is the kind of thing that really shows you why anime is so special. Because it's an animated show about an astronaut and it's so philosophical, as you said, and so thought-provoking, and it's about so many things that aren't action-based. It's a thinking man's anime.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And to watch that at such a young age really had a profound effect on my mind. But I'll be fair, at the time when I was young, I didn't like it that much.
Yeah.
But when I got older and I watched it again, I really liked it. And it's actually aged pretty well. And a lot of people speak about it with respect right now.
Yeah.
So this is one to check out. But this is for the thinking people, for the action shonen loving type. You might not like it as much.
There's no action in it whatsoever.
Yeah, it's more of a thinking concept, philosophical movie that is fantastic. But it has got high praise, so check it out.
Now to the thinking ones.
Blackjack. What's they call him? The miracle surgeon, or I forgot what they call him. What's it say on the box right there, under there?
A psycho thriller.
Oh no, the surgeon with the hands of the hands of a god. Yeah.
Yeah, he in the end, I wouldn't say a god, but yeah.
This is one of the titles that made me realize anime can make anything fucking cool.
They can make anything cool.
You can make a doctor, the procedures of an operation cool. This blew my fucking mind. When that tape you're holding now is the first time I saw Blackjack. It blew my fucking mind.
Yeah. Blackjack
is still going strong today, by the way.
He's still making.
Yeah, they're still making. They're actually going to make another series. I'll show you in 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, there's actually Blackjack 21. There's so many series of Blackjack I haven't seen, but as you guys saw in my video, I have the series that I showed you as well, the 10 episode series.
Yeah.
The only problem with Blackjack is I think it's so phenomenal in English dub. Because they do a lot of talking for the procedures and stuff. Yeah. The English dub is fantastic, but I wouldn't want to watch this in sub. You know, but I know that's a weird thing to say, but I found a lot of it in Japanese and it just wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same.
Because the voice cast and the procedurals, this is one of the animes, the few ones I say it works better in English.
Yeah.
Because they cast it really well.
Yeah.
And it's very dialogue, talking, a lot of talking and stuff.
Yeah.
So
it's more like a drama.
it is a drama.
It is, isn't it?
It's a medical drama,
Yeah.
and you would never think you would be into it. But this movie alone, if you watch this one movie, you will realize why this. And by the way, Blackjack is also one of the most oldest anime characters of all time. I think it was made by the guy who Tezuka, who made Astro Boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is his second work.
Well, you can see he done Astro Boy, and this, like I said, this film itself, well, it made me want to watch the series. And again, if you've not seen Blackjack, you really need to see it.
This is another one, you can give this to your parents. This is one of those crossover titles. I know we're spending a lot of time on this one, but this one is really...
If you're not an anime fan, you could actually watch this and actually like it.
That's my point.
Yeah,
That's my point.
Anyone can watch it.
Yeah, I would recommend this to people, and they'll be surprised that this is the kind of thing that puts anime in a very good light.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that.
Another anime.
Yeah.
That you just wouldn't believe, you know.
It's a masterpiece. This is a known masterpiece.
It is. Yeah.
This is a masterpiece. The guy who I forgot the guy died. Is sad. This guy wrote about three or four or five movies.
Yeah.
They're all fucking great.
Oh.
Millennium Princess.
I've seen Millennium Princess.
He's a Millennium Princess. He did 3 other ones. This is really his masterpiece though. Perfect Blue. It's a thriller. It's like a movie. It's actually like a thriller movie.
It is a thriller movie.
And it's just absolutely fantastic. People,
twists and turns.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. This is a masterpiece. Check it out,
we
guys.
could talk about this all day. This one especially. But you'd have to see it.
Another one. So a lot of these, a few of these, you don't have to be anime fan to like.
Yeah.
This is another one.
Definitely one that you don't have to be.
Don't have to be. We should have a category. Don't have to like anime to check this out.
Yeah.
Perfect Blue is another one.
Perfect Blue is.
But I know some of you guys watch this. Oh, we already know that shit already. But we gotta talk to some of you guys that don't know. So.
Perfect Blue.
And this motherfucker's got all these videos. My God. Are we halfway through your shit now? No.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Dominion Tank Police.
This is a really fun classic series.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
It is a classic.
It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a police comedy.
Yeah.
Police action comedy. And there was a little, I think I heard they had to tone some of it down because there's a lot of innuendo. Like I remember there's these dick balloons that pop up the tanks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sexual innuendo.
There's a lot of sexual, even the cat sisters themselves. They're quite
very
sexy. They're quite sexy.
Yeah. I'm surprised I don't see people cosplay as them actually.
You're right.
I could probably check on YouTube. There must be.
Do it. Yeah.
They would be got a cosplayer's dream because that would be some sexy.
Yeah, that would be a fantasy and a half, man. I did fall in love with these sisters. This front cover alone, you can look at. The artwork is amazing.
Oh yeah, no, the artwork on the cover is even better than the anime.
It's better than the anime.
It's better. The artwork on they look really hot.
They look really hot.
You might think you're gonna watch a hentai, but these two are pretty goofy.
Yeah. But again, Act 1 and 2. And 3 and 4. Excellent classics. Again.
Each of these videos cost you like £20, 20. You've already gone. You know, it's the math is you've already gone over like £300 because 5 of them are 100.
A lot, man. I wasted a lot of money on them. So
not really, son.
Nah, it's not a waste. I learned a lot from them.
You are an old. That's the whole point of the video. You are an OG collector. You were the one. I saw a lot of these from you, man. So people, this is what I want to show you. Planet Tyro. This guy is the king. He wasn't in the internet days though. He was always doing VHS. I had to bring you into the digital age.
The digital age.
You know what I mean? While you're still fucking with these tapes. So now we're looking at another volume set, yeah? What we got
here?
This
is another set.
Yeah.
This is Macross Plus.
Wow.
1 to 4.
Yeah.
Again, I was a massive fan of Robotech.
You are a massive fan of Macross and Robotech.
I love Mecha.
Yeah.
Full stop. Mecha is me all day.
Yeah. You got figurines as well that we should talk about in the future as well. You actually put together models and stuff.
I put together models and stuff, so I'll probably put together some videos myself, so look out for me online.
Yeah, I'll link you in the bottom when you does that,
Yeah, but Macross Plus. Oh, excellent artwork, excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. The soundtrack to it, excellent.
Yeah, everyone says the soundtrack. Let me get a better shot of that. Bring that forward. Yeah. Go through them again, the volumes. Yeah.
2.
And the covers are so beautiful as well.
So great. But again, excellent. You don't even need to be a Robotech fan to get into this.
The only problem with Macross is it's very confusing because there's so many things related to it. Macross. And even that, what you got there is a small portion of the whole Macross saga.
Macross universe itself.
Yeah, it's like you wanna when you watch them, you're like, I wanna see more, but you don't know where to continue from because there's so much.
Well, you know where to start, but again, it just takes you.
all over
I'm
the
still
place.
waiting to see the second movie.
There was a second movie of that thing.
Robotech, yeah, but they just left it at that.
The whole thing's a mess. Yeah, but hey, that is a great that miniseries you got there. Love it. A lot of racism, alien racism, prejudice.
Yeah.
Singing. There's a lot of. I like the themes.
There's a lot of themes in it.
There's a lot of themes. So.
But
Jesus, you got all the volumes too.
If you love Mecha, that's the wave you need to jump on.
What you got there, son?
Ziorama.
You actually got it on video?
Yeah, I got Ziorama 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Ziorama.
Yeah.
Excellent again.
Yeah.
Mecha. I was a Mecha fan.
Yeah.
Mecha to heart. But yeah, Ziorama was good.
You know what? I can't remember if that came before Evangelion or not.
Yeah, it did.
I think it did, yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Because I watched it recently. I thought it was so dumb. Yeah. Because the way they did the dub is so corny.
Yeah, the dub is pretty corny.
I mean, it's cool, but then I was like, is this just ripping off Eva?
No,
then I found out this came out
first. Yeah, because actually, you're right. Even the way they kidnapped the kid and put him make him fight.
The dub is really like.
Have you seen it in Japanese?
No.
Yeah, I've not either. No.
I only saw the dub, and it's laughably bad. The dub. But that doesn't mean the story isn't bad either, but it kind of ends on the end, one of them quick end kind of stories. It's okay for what it is, but obviously there's better mecha out there.
Yeah, it's okay. If you like mecha and you want a quick watch.
It's short.
It's just short.
It's not only 4 episodes or something.
It's 4 episodes.
You see, this is the thing about buying tapes back in the day. They can only fit so much on the tape. So those big ass tapes you got there only got like 2 fucking episodes.
2 episodes.
And they're costing you £20 a piece.
Yeah.
People, for you Americans watching this, the pound against the dollar, if we say £20, you're talking about $30.
Yeah.
So you spent some fucking money. Your collection, bro.
These are an hour each, but
were they?
They're short and sweet.
Oh.
So, again, classics, but another classic, Bubblegum Crash. I think it ties in again with 80 Police.
Yeah, and Bubblegum Crisis.
Yeah.
They're 3. They're all set in the same universe or something.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah.
But again, very good.
How many volumes you got there?
1 to 3.
It's 1 to 3, yeah.
So this is 1. Again, they use the sexy theme.
Yeah.
As anime usually does. So that's 1, real sexy. 2, they got a bit of clothes on.
Yeah.
And 3.
Yeah.
But again,
that's a good cover though.
The story was
okay.
Okay. It wasn't. I don't know.
What are they? Female Power Ranger police girls?
Female kind of Power Ranger.
Police, yeah.
Mecha /
It was comedy-ish. It wasn't really too serious, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't anything serious. I didn't take it that serious.
Yeah.
But I read the comics, so I just wanted to see the anime itself. It was okay, but again, it depends on what you're into. But Bubblegum Crash 1 to 3, classics.
What we got here, son?
Some more classics. Oh, and again, theme music. I love theme music.
Yeah.
And this just had the theme music alone. Again, just gets you in. Just makes you want to watch it. The Legend of the 4 Kings.
The Legend of the 4 Kings. I love this, you know. I was so happy when they released it on DVD, and unfortunately, just like Cyber City, I told you, they used the original Japanese opening and not the one you're talking about.
I've seen the original Japanese and it sucks.
Yeah,
proper.
Because I showed you, right?
Yeah,
I showed you when I had the DVD, and it was such a letdown.
It sucks. The theme music for the English one.
Yeah.
Excellent theme music.
Yeah.
Again, the series was good. The fight scenes were good. The concept itself was good.
The animation was a little bit. The character designs were a little bit not that great.
Yeah, it wasn't. But again, for the era.
No, it was fine for the time.
Yeah, it was.
It was fine for the time.
But
don't get me wrong. The dragon transformations were great. The action scenes were good. But I just remember the brothers, the way they were animated, they all kind of the same. Like the hair colors slightly changed.
Yeah.
It just bothered me a little bit. But you know what? I watched it again recently, and I'm a little bit more critical now.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
But story is actually really good.
Yeah.
This is a really good adventure action show.
Yeah.
I like it.
Legend of the 4 Kings.
Hey, you're missing one volume there though, right?
I'm missing 1. I'm actually missing 11 and 12.
Oh, you know what? We'll look on the internet so you can get that one. If you're careful.
Yeah.
But it's, you know what, because you've kept, the reason why I wanted to point out is because you've kept so many of them all in the volume, to see you've only missed out 1, it's pretty impressive. You know? Maybe you could have, at the time, did you actually buy it and lose it, or do you think you just never got it?
No, I did buy it, but I'm not sure. I think as I've moved a few times, I've misplaced it somewhere.
It happens. It happens.
So yeah, hopefully I can find it and add to the collection. But Legend of the Four Kings, definitely a classic.
Legend of the Four. You got to see that intro, people.
The intro is excellent. Classics. And if you've not seen this, you've got to get to know. Again. Theme music alone.
Now that's one theme music they kept on the DVD.
They kept it.
On the DVD you can actually switch.
Oh,
which is what they should do. You can have both.
Oh, okay.
I think the theme music was too iconic.
Yeah, the theme music was great. The end theme and the beginning theme.
The end theme was Guyver. It's part of the package. And let me tell you something. Guyver, let me take this from you. Guyver has some of the best box art of all anime. I had the posters of some of these like this. I had this poster on my wall. Just look at look at that. That fucking looks like a statue, a walking statue, man. The designs of these covers are fucking amazing, man.
Yeah.
Each volume. Show me the other volumes. Maybe it's not all the volumes.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Guyver 2 innit?
Guyver 2.
Nah, they're really good.
But these are the short ones. You can get the boxes as in VHS 1 to 12.
That's how popular they were.
That's how
you could buy them one by one,
or
you could buy 3 in a packet. And your ones are the short ones,
right? The shorter ones, yeah. It's got them all there. But
but they're in 3K.
It's a shorter, but I would have preferred to have the 1 to 12.
Have you got the Sword Enzyme 2? Have you got the Enzyme 2 one? Is that the Enzyme? That's the Enzyme 2 one, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this used to send me chills. Especially when you know what this is about, no spoilers, but this is heartbreaking.
yeah.
But Guyver is one of the... I don't think we've spoken about Guyver on the channel yet. Guyver might be seen as kind of campy, but I think it's fucking great.
It's excellent. It's excellent. They did try a few films of it, which I wouldn't advise you to watch.
Yeah, they're not great. They're not as bad as other things. Well, yeah, they are pretty bad. They're pretty bad. Okay. But I will say, to our disappointment, they made a sequel series, which had potential. But it wasn't as good as this.
No.
But it was. I like the fact they went back and redone it, and they tried to go further with the story. But the manga is still being written to this day. It's on hiatus. They'll never finish the story.
They'll never finish it.
It's a really big shame because I like the concept of Guyver, and even where I know we're going off topic, people, but even where the future series ended, it was really interesting. The whole world got fucked over.
Yeah.
So they were really going with the concept properly.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to see it resolved, but it's a shame. But putting all that aside, these 12 episodes, I would say it's kind of a must watch.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, for us anyway, I know some people will disagree. It's not that good, but I love Guyver. It's a favourite of mine.
Guyver was excellent.
And by the way, it has one of the most, to this day, horrible death scenes I've ever seen in anything. The death of Guyver.
Yeah, that was a pretty.
That is the most horrific one of the death scenes in anything I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely.
If I'm nice, I'll put it in the video, but I don't think I should do that.
Nah, you should.
Nah, I shouldn't do that. Well, you were actually thinking about that.
I was briefly.
I'll show you after this video. You'll laugh at hell no. I'm melting.
Another one. X.
Yeah, this one's debatable. People either love it or hate it, you know? People either love this or hate this. I like it.
I liked it. I did
like it. And
I liked the film of it.
I was going to ask you about
the series, and I was like...
Which is kind of like the opposite, because it goes down the opposite route.
Yeah.
This movie ends one way, and the series has to end the other way.
Yeah.
I really like the idea. I really like the idea, but some people... I think people criticize the animation because they look like pretty boys.
Yeah, they did, but...
You know what I mean? And they thought the whole thing about fate. So a lot of people don't like stories about fate and being destined to do something.
Yeah. But
I think this is really nice. And look, I wouldn't call it a tragedy per se, but it kind of is.
It is.
Kind of is a tragedy, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't end nicely.
It doesn't end well, but I like the concept, I do. And even, I like both the movie and the series the same. And I like the fact both of them have a different ending.
Different ending.
It actually gives you a choice.
Yeah.
And I think I might prefer... I like them both equally, to be honest with you.
I think I like the film better than I do the series though. It's a bit too much to watch, but...
I guess.
Yeah, it does have the same...
That's another one I can hardly remember. Tokyo
Revolution.
Yeah.
Revelation, but again...
I can hardly remember it.
More about fate and...
Is it?
Star-crossed friends and...
Yeah.
Gold hair and...
Not one of the most loved ones.
Concepts from here and there, but... Yeah, it was...
Okay.
It was watchable.
Oh, no,
It was watchable.
Alright.
But I think I watched it like twice or 3 times.
But
Like,
you were buying stuff and you just saw it, thought, oh, cool name.
Let me take it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
It wasn't anything special. I wouldn't say you must watch it if you're an anime fan, but
yeah,
if you got a bit of time on your hands, you can check it out. I don't really remember it, so
fair enough.
if it's not memorable to me, it means it wasn't the best. Again, like I said, I was into Mecha, Maddox.
Yeah.
Again,
I can't remember that all.
the story was good. It was good. It was quite. It was different. It was like explain the story.
Don't even bother.
Yeah, explain the story. Yeah, it was just the kid.
It was forgettable. That's why I can't remember it.
It was forgettable. It was forgettable, but
shit.
it was okay to watch. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad. But again, Maddox.
Look at that shit.
Maddox.
Look at the power right there. It's more than halfway now. There's still a bit to go.
Detonator organ. Oh,
I need to watch this again because a lot of people say this is really good. I can't remember.
It was good. It was good. I did really like Detonator organ.
Let me get closer there.
I think it's taken. They cut this down because there was like a maybe 7-part series or maybe even more.
Okay.
But they cut it down and made it into a movie. It's a long film. Yeah. Actually, 150 minutes. Yeah, it was a long film. But I think it was taken from a series and they just cut it down. But the story was good. I like the story. Again, like I said, I'm into mecha. Yeah. But yeah, it was good. It was good.
I'll take your word for it. I can't remember.
I could watch it again. Yeah. Definitely, the concept was good.
I'm actually wondering if that one's on DVD or not, but I'm glad we got this video so we can go back and check. Yeah. So we won't have to go and open your bag again.
The Sword of Truth.
Yeah, I remember this. It was amusing. It was kind of bad.
It was like Ninja Scroll, but
but lame.
But lame, yeah.
Even that guy on the cover doesn't look like a badass.
Yeah, he looks like a pretty boy. Like, cut your hair or.
It was okay. I remember laughing. I think he got fucked up at one point or something. I can't remember.
I can't even remember to tell you the truth. It wasn't memorable, but I know it wasn't the best.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It wasn't the best, but.
Well, the Sword of Truth is,
we're telling you the truth.
Yeah, telling you the truth. That is forgettable.
It was forgettable.
Yeah, there's no truth.
Yeah, it's the best sword fighting action since Ninja Scroll. So heavy statement.
Oh my god.
I don't even remember that, but yeah, it was trying to be on par with Ninja Scroll, but I think Ninja Scroll shits all over it. Maybe take 3 shits on it at least, or 4. Yeah. At least. Again, Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah. That was one of the first animes that came out on DVD. Like when DVD first came out, I remember that was one of the first one they produced. And it was massive.
Especially for it,
because I bought that. I remember buying that, and you actually got it on tape as well.
Got it on tape.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Now, being die-hard Street Fighter fans, as you can see that big Goku there, if you can see that, you already know that we're die-hard Street Fighter fans. That's a bit of a letdown.
It was a letdown.
I can't even lie to you. The villain in it is fucking stupid. We love Street Fighter, man, but this movie, and we've got all the Street Fighter between us, but this movie is kind of silly, it's a shame.
This film actually sucked.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I guess I was being nice.
It sucked. Street Fighter 2 was excellent, and then you thought, oh wow, Street Fighter Alpha, they got that much character.
They took it to the next level,
but they didn't. That much better, but it just
Nope.
didn't go there with it.
I don't know what they were thinking with that villain. That was the stupidest villain ever. A doctor taking everyone's powers or some shit. It was dumb.
Again, another forgettable anime.
Get rid of it. Get out of here.
Another classic. Argos.
Yeah. I fucking love it.
You loved it?
I fucking love it, yeah. I remember when I first watched it, I was bored. But then, I don't know why, I kept on watching it more and more and more. Yeah. And looking at it now, I want to watch it again.
You want to watch it
I do. It's a really nice mecha.
I've not seen it in a long time, yeah.
It's a nice mixture of mecha, I don't know how to even explain. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of politics, a lot of mecha, a nice romance, and a somewhat bittersweet ending.
It's almost like Game of Thrones meets mecha.
I guess, but it's not set in that time though.
It's not set in that time.
Yeah.
No, it is actually.
Is it?
No,
it's set in modern times.
It's probably
That's in the
18th,
80s.
19th century.
Yeah.
I would say,
Yeah.
yeah. On a different Earth, obviously, but
I actually, this is a good mini series.
Yeah,
I think it's only 12 episodes or 6 episodes. 6 episodes, right?
It's 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 episodes.
Yeah, I really like this, and they had nice middle cut scenes.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
he?
Nice little cliffhangers.
Nice little cliffhangers. Yeah,
cliffhangers,
I like August too, and I think there's another series called August Zero or something.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it though.
Same concept, is it?
I think it's the same universe.
Same universe.
Yeah, but it's a totally separate story though.
Oh, wow.
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's another August though.
Oh.
Not sure if it's any good though. Just saying.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah,
guys.
but this is okay.
This is excellent.
Yeah,
August.
I really enjoyed that.
I've got 1 to 2. I don't know where my third part is, but
Don't worry about that, man.
again, excellent. And if you can see them, you should.
I think I got it on DVD somewhere actually. Blood.
Blood. Blade meets anime. Female.
Yeah, good, very good analysis. This is one of the movies I have to say, man. I felt this shit was fucking overhyped.
Yeah.
When it came out, people like the art style because it looked
They
really,
used a lot of CGI in it, I think.
they did, and the designs were. It looked really nice.
Mm.
But I thought the story was really average
The story was pretty short.
and short. Oh, that's what people hated about this movie.
the
Wasn't it
main
half an
thing.
hour?
Yeah. Was it half an hour?
I think people hated it because it was so short. Either way, basically, I thought the movie was just a very average story that for some reason this movie got so much fucking hype. Then they released a TV series called Blood Plus, which I have very mixed feelings about.
Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, I haven't shown it to you.
No, I've not seen it.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. That's
It's-
one show you need to watch.
It's
then.
so short, it's not even got the time on the back.
I remember that movie. I think it's like half an hour. It's not very long.
Yeah, it could be, but they're not telling you, so
Yeah.
they just wanted you to buy it and not realise how short.
Well, how do you feel about it anyway? Before we move on, how do you remember feeling about it?
I did like it. It did have good concept.
Yeah.
I'm not really into the female action and this, that, and the other. I'm not saying I'm sexist or anything.
I was about to call you one.
but,
Sexist.
I just didn't believe it.
It was so fucking overhyped.
I just didn't.
People
believe
love that. I don't know why people love it so much. I think it's just average. And the TV series, Blood Plus, again, it's better than that, to be fair.
Yeah.
But the story gets ridiculous. But we'll talk about that in future. And I'll make you watch Blood Plus. I might have you talking about that with us later.
3 times 3 hours.
3 times 3 eyes. Ooh.
It's definitely.
There's a fucking classic for your
definitely a
ass.
classic. Definitely.
Do you know not only found it out 3 times 3 eyes? I wanted one more episode. When it ended, I just wanted one more episode to settle things down.
I did like it, but the ending was confusing.
The ending wasn't fulfilling to me.
That
That's why.
as well.
That's why I wanted one more episode because I loved. I was like, oh. And there was a time jump in the middle of the series as well.
Yeah,
which bothered me.
When
but
they kidnapped her,
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I thought that was good because it
was good.
It gave
him
the
character development.
time to,
It gave the main character. He wasn't just a side character anymore. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I liked it, but I just wanted more. I really think I actually bring it closer. Yeah, I actually think this is one of the series I would like to see rebooted.
100% actually. They could actually make this again.
I think this has a really good concept for a 26 episode series.
Yeah.
That they could do a lot more
They
justice.
could do a lot more justice.
'Cause the
Even
concept
in the sense that you say in the time gap,
Yeah.
they can show you what
True.
he was doing.
Yeah.
Because he came back and he had a lot of powers and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, what happened?
But I just want to say, people, highly recommend 3 times 3 eyes. We're only talking about us after seeing it. We want to see a bit more. That's really the only criticism. We want them to just expound on it more.
Yeah.
But it's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad at
It's not bad at all.
No. 3 times 3 hours. Project A.
Oh my god, this is a fucking shit ton of fun. This is actually one of the first animes I ever saw.
This was, yeah.
Probably, yeah, the first, I would say first 5, after Akira and stuff.
Yeah.
This was fun. It's like, it's a parody anime of a lot of things. It's got an element of fictional star in there. It's very comical, a lot of action. This is a fun anime.
Yeah.
Fun action anime. And even though this was a standalone movie, but then they made these sequels, that were slightly different. Because the 2 characters that hate each other, they were a team later.
Okay.
And then, do you not see it? Or you don't remember?
I don't remember.
You've seen it. You just,
Yeah.
it feels like it's an alternate story, basically. They were okay, but this movie on its own, it's a standalone movie that has, it's weird. Crazy action, even some a lot of lesbian vibes in there. It's just
I don't remember that bit.
Yeah, one of the baggers love with the main character, but love with the short blonde.
The short blonde hair girl,
that main
yeah,
girl.
I remember that,
She's
yeah.
how can you forget? She was in love with her.
She blonde or red hair?
The dumb one was blonde. Aiko's red hair is the short blonde one there. But anyway, people were rambling. Project Aiko, really fun. anime movie, fun dub,
Yeah.
very retro. Check it out.
Check it out.
It's just fun. It's just fun.
MD guys. This
Yeah.
is Fist of the North Star meets Mecha,
Yeah.
I would say.
Bring it a bit close. Yeah.
What a character.
I can vaguely remember it, but I remember it being a bit crazy.
Terminator slash.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Fist of the North Star meets Mecha, Terminator slash.
Yeah.
Universal Soldier slash.
Yeah. Another crazy OVA.
Crazy. I was actually surprised it's a 15 people, but if you see it, you'll be like,
Insane.
yeah, you'll be like, this needs
So
to
it was they gave it the wrong
They
certificate.
gave it the wrong certificate. Someone was messing up.
They gave it the wrong grade. It's
Yeah.
meant to be 18.
Yeah,
Or
it should be
for
18, yeah, definitely. Because
I think it's dumb action fun, I'd say.
yeah, it's dumb action fun. The good action, don't get me wrong, not dumb action. The action
I can't remember it that well. So that's
The
why I
action
said
in
dumb
it was excellent.
Okay. I'll take
The
your word
character himself, Geist,
Yeah.
oh, what a character. But you'd have to see this
Yeah.
to understand the character himself. There's not a lot to understand anyway. He's simple,
Yeah.
but you'd have to see the simplicity to him. But a great character at that. MD guys. This was one of the most beautiful animes I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Ever seen. Princess Mononoke.
No, okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
There's no new one there.
Yeah, again, excellent. This is the kind of stuff that makes me think, how isn't there more anime in Europe than there is in the sense of Disney?
Yeah.
How does Disney beat manga or anime itself?
Well, that's Studio Ghibli, innit?
Yeah.
That's Hayao Miyazaki.
Yeah.
And you love everything he does.
I wouldn't. Has he done anything that I haven't liked? Probably.
Probably, but most of his Spirited
Most
Away.
of the stuff that I've seen
Yeah.
of him from the studio itself is,
Yeah.
is excellent.
My Neighbor Totoro, you love that as well, don't you?
I liked it, yeah. I love everything.
You're a fan of Studio Ghibli. I know you're a fan of
I'm a
Studio
big
Ghibli.
fan.
And that is, some people, well, that's his favourite. I think my favourite Studio Ghibli movie is the witch one. I forgot what that one's called. The girl who's trained to be a witch. I will talk about it later. I know you haven't seen that
I've not
one.
seen that.
I just saw it like 2 years ago. I was avoiding it. But yeah, Studio Ghibli great, and yeah, that's a really great movie.
This
It's a
is
great one. One of the better ones as
Princess
well.
Mononoke.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Actually, that
we
was
had
a-
a few good people that done.
The voice
Gillian
acting.
Anderson done the voice, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably the only one that I know.
One from the
But I
X-Files.
love Gillian Anderson. That's
doesn't?
probably
She's
why.
fucking
Yeah,
hot.
she was great.
To this day, she's still sexy.
Yeah, I'm still in love with her.
Yeah. And by the way, that movie, I think it's the movie that really opened the door for Ghibli worldwide.
It did actually.
That
yeah.
movie,
Yeah.
everyone took notice of Ghibli.
Yeah.
And even though before then they had movies
Yeah,
like Grave of the
movies,
Fireflies and stuff, this
Oh.
movie really put them out
Put
there.
them out there on
Yeah.
the map, definitely.
And
European wise, anyway. But
Yeah.
Excellent. Babel the second, Babel. But
I can't remember.
again, many people might not remember it
can't
because
remember.
I think after they released the series of this, East to West went bust.
Okay,
So
the distribution company, yeah?
yeah, the distribution company itself went bust. I'm not sure who's.
Have you got a logo of their distribution? Is it on the logo on there, East meets West?
logo is back there,
Yeah,
but again,
East to West.
East to West.
Okay.
I'd only seen the first one, and then I heard that they went bust, and I thought, oh, there must be a reason.
Yeah.
The story was.
Kaz looks like a dumbass.
Yeah, it was a dumbass story.
Yeah.
But
No, he looks like a dumbass. I don't remember the story.
the story was dumbass as
Oh,
well.
is it?
Again,
Okay.
it was about sidekicks and sidekicks and dragons and robots and dogs and yeah, it was just out there to tell you the truth. I can see why they went bust.
Don't blame that one movie on the bus. You
No,
never
there
know.
must have been a lot of more stuff
Yeah.
that they released that was pretty
Contributed
shit.
to their
to their
decline.
demise. Yeah.
Demise, yeah.
But if you've not seen it, watch it. There's a lot. It's fun. It was fun
Alright.
when I watched it. You could probably it's a 12. You can probably put it as a PG to tell you the truth because I don't remember why it was a 12 because it wasn't really violent. But
Okay. That's put me off watching it now.
well, depends on what you like. Again, I'm into this kind of stuff. But,
Okay.
I liked it when I was younger. I don't think I could watch it now, but
There you go.
I do need to see the rest.
Look at the power. Jesus Christ.
And that is us.
Okay, so what, you've got some tapes that you don't have the cases for?
I've got some tapes.
Is this the shit that you recorded just on TV? We might as well throw this in there.
No, not even tapes.
Oh, tapes without the boxes?
Without the boxes, I don't
Alright,
know.
go through them quickly then.
I've only got a couple there.
Alright, let's go through them. Might as well.
I've got Crying Freeman. If you've not seen Crying Freeman,
Yeah, we spoke about that before as well.
you've done a review on Crying Freeman.
No, I haven't done a review. I have the DVDs.
Oh, okay. Crying Freeman was.
It's good.
It was. Good.
It's really good.
It was
I like the
good.
concept of a crying killer.
Yeah.
And his wife, and it's really good. It's actually really good.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if it would work if they reboot it. I don't know.
No.
I think it worked better in this time.
I think it died when they released the film.
They released the film.
You've not seen Crying Freeman the film?
No. And if you said they died, then maybe I should not see and just keep my memories.
Maybe you should
keep my memories pure.
Crying Freeman.
But I never knew it
Who
existed.
played Crying Freeman?
No, just move on. I don't want to know, bro.
Yeah, alright. We leave it at that.
Yeah, leave it at that.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, well, they just Crying Freeman volumes, yeah?
Yeah. 1 to 3.
Oh, okay, that's it.
That's it.
Alright, so the Crying Freeman was the end then.
The end of it, yeah.
So now this is your whole collection. Man, I can't even calculate. I'll try to calculate it when I edit the video and how much it costs. But if each tape is 50, even the minimum £20, and they would be at the time, and 5 tapes are £100. No, it's 5 tapes. Is that 20, 50? Yeah, that's 100. 100. I don't know. We don't know. Fucking. By today's standards, we don't know. People, part of the reason I was doing this video is you're thinking about selling these if you have a good price with the collection.
About selling them,
yeah. But only if you have a decent price. So we did this video to log the videos and to talk about them as well. And you might keep them for your kids for the future.
For the future.
So people, I'll tell you what, let us know in the comments below if you think we should keep them over time and maybe in 20 years they'll be like antique and worth even more or something.
Yeah.
Or if there's a buyer out there watching the video and says, shit, I want the whole collection, because you're not going to sell singles, you want the whole thing gone.
I want the whole thing gone. I've got no space, I've just finished redecorating, I've just had a little son.
Yeah.
Love you. But yeah, I'd rather just get rid of them, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, so it's all or nothing. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let us know what you think of the collection. If you're interested, let us know. I know we're in England, so England, London, for you guys who haven't figured it out because of our accents. But we're going to keep it. In the meanwhile, contact me directly by email, planettyro@gmail.com, or leave a comment down below. Either way, and I want to thank my man Dre'S for coming aboard. You know, we're going to have him more. He might have his own channel doing something anime related as well. But this brother helped me get into anime, and he used a true OG anime collection. So before us DVD digital enthusiasts, now we've got the old man with his old tapes. And this was a cool video. The only thing I'm not gonna like is editing this shit, because it's gonna be it's an hour and over an hour recording this. But, it was fun. It was a trip down memory lane, guys, and we're old. We were watching anime in the 90s. This is our collection, and if you're like us, if you were born around the same age as us and you were collecting tapes as well, let us know what you think, man. Share your thoughts, share your collection, message us, contact us, and you know, that's it. So thanks for watching, Dre, thanks for coming on.
No problem.
And guys, if you like the video, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you want more stuff like this. And also, I did previously a DVD collection of mine. The audio was shit, but again, this was a nice aside to that video. So again, Dre has an awesome collection. Let us know what you think. And we'll leave it at that, guys. See you later.
See ya.
Peace.